It's no surprise that Google, one of the world's most sought-after employers, has one of the best company cultures in the world. With over 100,000 employees in 50 different countries, Google is the golden standard for company-employee relations. Its main office, called the Googleplex, is located in Mountain View, California, and is the home for roughly 25,000 of Google's employees. However, Google has offices in countries such as Germany, Turkey, and New Zealand. In 2013, Regency Enterprises released the movie The Internship, which stars Vince Vaughn and Owen Wilson. This film follows the journey of Vaughn and Wilson as they embark on the adventure of a lifetime, getting jobs at Google through their internship program. While the movie is not entirely factual, Kylie Ewing, Google's Director of Talent and Outreach, said the insights on the company's culture is spot on. From nap pods to free yogurt, the perks of working at Google are seemingly endless. Let's look into some of the main reasons why Google has won Comparably's Best Company Culture Award the past 3 years. First, creativity is encouraged at Google. Google has a firm understanding that as happiness increases in an employee, so does productivity and creativity. So Google doesn't put restrictions on where employees must work. Googlers, as they're called, are encouraged to work in any environment they please, such as a lounge area, the cafeteria, or even a beanbag chair. Wherever employees can focus and perform best is where Google prefers them to work. Second is the employee transparency at Google. Google's organizational structure is flat, thus encouraging any and all employees to share their voice. A flat organizational structure is one that allows communication between employees at any level, which means that a lower-level employee can share their thoughts and ideas with the CEO, for example. While this open-door policy can be successful, it can also limit an employee's eagerness and ability to voice their opinions. This option to speak up is always there, but there can be fear of repercussions, no incentive for giving feedback, or no system in place to see any movement of the solution to a problem. In Google's case, company culture starts with hiring employees who are eager to share their ideas. Then they allow their employees the freedom to do so in the workplace. Third is Google's defined core values. One of the biggest reasons why Google continues to be an innovator and leader in their industry is because they have a clear idea of their values and goals. In fact, they have a web page where they list their 10 core values. Here are a few of them. First, focus on the user and all else will follow. Since creation, Google has focused on providing the best user experience possible. When designing a new web browser or tweaking their homepage, they make sure it will ultimately serve the user, rather than an internal goal or the bottom line. When designing their search engine, Google made sure that the homepage was clear and simple and that the results loaded instantly. This ensures that people of all ages can use it. Second, fast is better than slow. Google knows that the time of their users is valuable, so they make sure that people get their questions answered right away. They are one of the few websites in the world who want people to leave their site as quickly as possible. By shaving excess bits and bytes from their pages, Google has broken their own speed records many times over. Third, great isn't good enough. Google sees being great at something as a starting point, not an end point. Whether it is creating a new mobile app or developing a new Office program, they always strive to be better. They set goals they can't reach yet, because stretching goals allows people to get further than they ever expected. The fourth reason for Google's exceptional company culture is it financially supports its employees. Google doesn't only pay its employees nicely, they also provide them with personal finance assistance to ensure they always stay in good financial health. They understand that not everyone has a firm grasp on finances, and a lack of financial education may lead to debt and other issues. Googlers have access to free, on-site financial advisors and planners. These experts assist employees with debt, investing, general finance advice, and even file taxes. Fifth, mobility within the company. Another way that Google seeks to keep employees happy is by paying attention to their strengths and weaknesses. If an individual is working in a very technical position but shows more strengths in marketing or sales, they can transition to that field while still staying at the company. Google would much rather keep their talent and transfer them to another department than lose an employee. Therefore, mobility and promotion within the company is not uncommon. These are 5 great reasons why Google has some of the best company culture in the world. From allowing them to release their creativity to helping them with finances, you can tell that they truly care about their employees. Now for the question that if I would like to work at Google. And the answer is absolutely. Not only would it be the opportunity of a lifetime to work at one of the largest and most prestigious companies in the world, but you can tell that Google truly wants what's best for their employees. They care about their well-being, attend to their needs, and want them to be the best employee they can be for themselves and the company. A chance to work at Google is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity that anyone would be foolish to pass up.